The bank was bustling with its usual daily noise, but on that particular day, Dominic's heart was restless. He hadn't shared his unease with anyone, yet something deep inside him was shifting. How had the mundane days of life passed by so quickly? This question echoed incessantly in his mind. Just as he was lost in his thoughts, an old customer entered the bank. The man wore a warm smile, but his words would soon turn Dominic's entire day upside down. "Your father once told me that life is not for those who give up." These words lingered in Dominic's mind long after the customer left. There was something enigmatic about the man's presence, something that stirred a mix of curiosity and unease within him. Dominic couldn't shake off the feeling that this encounter was the beginning of a significant change in his life. As the day progressed, Dominic found himself replaying the customer's words over and over. What did they mean? Why did they resonate so deeply with him? The restlessness in his heart grew, making it difficult for him to concentrate on his tasks. The bank's usual rhythm felt different, as if the very air around him had shifted. He noticed his colleagues were oblivious to the undercurrent of tension he was experiencing. That evening, as Dominic left the bank, he couldn't help but reflect on the day's events. The customer's words haunted him, pushing him to question his current path. Was there more to life than the repetitive cycle he was stuck in? The seed of change had been planted, and Dominic felt an inexplicable urge to seek out what lay beyond his comfortable yet monotonous existence. Little did he know that chance encounter would set him on a path filled with challenges, opportunities, and revelations. The suspenseful start of his journey was just the beginning, leading him towards a destiny he had never imagined. Dominic was awarded the Best Employee of the Year accolade. Every face in the office beamed with smiles, but Dominic himself wore a strange sadness. His manager approached him with an encouraging look. "If you can double your targets this year, you could be up for a promotion," he said. Motivated by the recognition, Dominic threw himself into his work with unparalleled dedication. Days turned into weeks, as Dominic pushed himself to achieve the seemingly impossible targets set before him. He worked late nights, sacrificed weekends, and constantly sought ways to improve his performance. His efforts did not go unnoticed. His productivity soared, and the bank reaped the benefits of his hard work. However, when the time came for promotions, Dominic's heart sank. The coveted position went to someone else, a colleague who had not shown the same level of commitment. The disappointment was crushing. Dominic couldn't understand why his relentless efforts were not rewarded. Was it favoritism? Had he missed something crucial? This setback led him to question the very foundation of his job. Was the relentless pursuit of targets worth the personal cost? Dominic began to ponder whether staying in a job that didn't value his hard work was truly beneficial. The doubt gnawed at him, making him wonder if there was a better path he could take. The internal conflict grew as Dominic weighed his options. On one hand, he had a stable job, a steady income, and responsibilities towards his family. On the other, the unfulfilled potential and lack of recognition made him yearn for something more meaningful. The question remained, should he continue striving in a system that seemed to overlook his dedication, or should he seek opportunities elsewhere that might offer the growth and acknowledgement he deserved? Frustrated and confused, Dominic decided to approach his manager to seek clarification about the promotion. He needed to understand why his hard work didn't translate into the advancement he deserved. Sitting down with his manager, Dominic inquired about the criteria and the decision-making process behind the recent promotions. To his dismay, Dominic discovered that the upcoming deputy general manager position was already favored towards an influential relative of someone within the bank's higher echelons. The realization that nepotism was at play ignited a storm of anger and anxiety within him. Dominic felt that his efforts were being undermined by favoritism, a system that rewarded connections over merit. Despite his growing frustration, Dominic was bound by responsibilities. He had a mortgage to pay, family expenses to cover, and leaving his job wasn't a simple decision. The financial stability his current position provided was crucial, making the idea of quitting seem impossible. Nevertheless, the injustice he faced fueled his determination to find a way to improve his circumstances. Dominic made a silent vow to himself. He was determined to better his life, to find a path where his hard work and dedication would be recognized and rewarded. This determination became the driving force behind his actions, pushing him to explore opportunities beyond the confines of his current job. The unfairness he experienced became a catalyst for his transformation, setting him on a course to seek a more just and fulfilling life. As Dominic left the meeting, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. The injustice he faced at work was a pivotal moment, compelling him to take control of his destiny. With his mind set on improving his life, Dominic began to explore avenues that could lead him to the success and recognition he deserved, marking the beginning of his quest for justice and personal growth. One day, an unexpected twist of fate occurred when the bank's general manager was accused of fraud and subsequently removed from his position. The board of directors, in a bid to stabilize the situation, offered Dominic the role of general manager. This offer was not just a new position, it was a life-changing opportunity for Dominic. With this promotion, Dominic's salary increased significantly and his responsibilities expanded. The new role brought with it a sense of validation and purpose he had longed for. He saw this as his chance to make meaningful changes within the bank, to implement fair practices, and to pave the way for others who might be overlooked like he was. As Dominic settled into his new role, he began to experience a transformation in his life. The increased income allowed him to address his financial obligations more comfortably, reducing the stress that had plagued him for so long. His enhanced status also opened doors to new social circles and opportunities, gradually altering his lifestyle. However, with the promotion came new challenges. Dominic had to navigate the complexities of higher management, deal with the repercussions of the previous fraud scandal, and rebuild the trust that had been eroded within the bank. The pressure was immense, but Dominic was determined to rise to the occasion. This new opportunity was a turning point for Dominic. It marked the beginning of his ascent within the corporate world, providing him with the platform to demonstrate his capabilities and to influence positive changes. The promotion was more than just a career advancement. It was the gateway to a new phase of his life, filled with possibilities and the promise of a brighter future. As Dominic embraced his new role, he felt a surge of optimism. The challenges ahead were daunting, but the opportunity to reshape his destiny and secure a better life for himself and his family was a driving force that kept him motivated. In his new role as general manager, Dominic met a successful share market trader who quickly befriended him. The trader, charismatic and persuasive, offered Dominic an enticing proposition. "If you can keep my accounts smooth, I will pay you a substantial amount every month." While Dominic was initially suspicious of the trader's intentions, he saw the potential benefits and agreed to work with him. On one condition. He insisted that he would only be involved as a partner, ensuring that he maintained control and oversight. Their friendship blossomed as they collaborated on various financial ventures. The trader's expertise complemented Dominic's managerial skills, and together they navigated the complexities of the market. Dominic remained vigilant, always keeping an eye out for any signs of deceit or hidden agendas. His cautious approach allowed him to manage the partnership effectively, ensuring that their dealings remained legitimate and profitable. As months passed, Dominic found himself increasingly entangled in the trader's schemes. The lucrative payments were tempting, and the potential for substantial financial gain was undeniable. However, Dominic's instincts kept him grounded, reminding him to stay alert and protect his interests. Their partnership proved to be mutually beneficial. Dominic's strategic planning and the trader's market acumen resulted in impressive financial growth. Dominic's life began to change rapidly, with increased wealth and recognition. Yet, despite the outward success, Dominic remained cautious, aware that the trader's true motives might not be entirely transparent. The partnership with the trader propelled Dominic into a realm of wealth he had never imagined. Each month, millions flowed into his accounts, transforming his financial status overnight. With his newfound wealth, Dominic decided to invest in Panama Island, a hub of lucrative opportunities. He purchased a casino, marking his first major investment outside the banking sector. Owning a casino brought a new level of glamour and excitement to Dominic's life. He reveled in the luxurious lifestyle it afforded him. Exquisite homes, high-end cars, and exclusive social events became a regular part of his existence. The casino thrived under his management, attracting a wealthy clientele and generating substantial profits. However, with great wealth came greater responsibilities and risks. Dominic had to navigate the intricate world of high-stakes gambling, manage a large workforce, and deal with the ever-present threat of financial and legal pitfalls. Every decision he made had significant implications, and the pressure to maintain his empire was immense. Despite the challenges, Dominic remained focused and determined. His strategic mindset and business acumen allowed him to expand his investments further, diversifying his portfolio and securing his financial future. The glamour of his new life was balanced by the constant need for vigilance and smart decision-making. Dominic's journey from a bank employee to a millionaire was marked by both triumphs and trials. The wealth he accumulated provided him with opportunities he had never dreamed of, but it also brought new complexities and challenges. Yet Dominic embraced his role with confidence, driven by the desire to build a legacy and secure a prosperous future for himself and his family. One day, the investigation agency caught wind of suspicious activities linked to the trader Dominic had partnered with. The trader was apprehended, and Dominic found himself under scrutiny as well. The authorities began to question his involvement, and the once stable foundation of his empire started to crumble under the weight of doubt and suspicion. Dominic's every move was now fraught with risk. The media attention was intense, and rumors of fraud and financial misconduct began to circulate. His reputation, built painstakingly over the years, was at stake. The pressure was immense, and Dominic felt the weight of potential legal consequences bearing down on him. Determined to clear his name, Dominic devised a clever strategy to navigate the investigation. He meticulously organized all his financial records, ensuring that every transaction was transparent and above board. His attention to detail paid off, as he presented a flawless set of documents that exonerated him from any wrongdoing. Balancing the investigation with his business responsibilities was no easy task. Dominic had to maintain his composure and continue managing his casino and other investments amidst the turmoil. His resilience and strategic thinking were put to the test as he worked tirelessly to prove his innocence and protect his empire. Throughout the ordeal, Dominic remained steadfast. He understood that cooperation with the authorities was essential, and he approached the situation with honesty and integrity. By staying ahead of the investigation, he managed to mitigate the damage to his reputation and retain control over his business ventures. After successfully navigating the investigation and clearing his name, Dominic made a bold decision. Without informing anyone, he resigned from his position at the bank. This unexpected move left his colleagues and family in shock as they struggled to understand his sudden departure. Dominic relocated to Panama with his family, leaving behind the life he had known. This was his most significant step yet, symbolizing a complete break from his past and the start of a new chapter. In Panama, Dominic focused on expanding his casino and other investments, capitalizing on the opportunities the region offered. The transition to Panama brought both excitement and challenges. Dominic had to adapt to a new environment, manage his growing business empire, and ensure the stability and security of his family's new life. Despite the uncertainties, he was determined to build a better future, free from the constraints and disappointments of his previous life. His family supported him through this transition, understanding his desire for growth and betterment. Together, they settled into their new home, embracing the changes and the promise of a brighter future. Dominic's commitment to his family's well-being was unwavering, driving him to work tirelessly to secure their happiness and prosperity. This move was more than just a geographical shift. It represented Dominic's determination to take control of his destiny and create the life he envisioned. Leaving behind his old life was a testament to his courage and ambition, setting the stage for the next phase of his journey. As Dominic embraced his new life in Panama, he felt a sense of liberation and possibility. The challenges ahead were daunting, but the opportunity to build something meaningful and lasting motivated him to push forward. In Panama, Dominic continued to expand his casino business and other investments, establishing himself as a prominent figure in the region's financial landscape. His success attracted attention, and he enjoyed a life of luxury and influence. The combination of strategic investments and smart business decisions solidified his status as a millionaire. A year later, the legal case against the trader was closed, and Dominic felt a sense of relief and accomplishment. With the dust settled, he returned to the USA, but he was no longer the ordinary cashier he once was. Dominic had transformed into a millionaire, his life a testament to his hard work, resilience, and strategic thinking. His return to the USA was marked by newfound respect and admiration from his peers and community. Dominic leveraged his wealth and experience to further his business ventures, exploring new opportunities and continuing to build his empire. His journey from a humble bank employee to a successful millionaire inspired those around him, highlighting the possibilities that come with determination and perseverance. Dominic also took on a role as an ambassador for ethical business practices, using his experiences to mentor others and promote integrity in the financial sector. His story became a beacon of hope for many, demonstrating that with the right mindset and effort, one could overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. Now a part of the elite class, Dominic's life had undergone a complete transformation. His home was a luxurious estate, his lifestyle was extravagant, and his daily routine was filled with high-profile engagements and exclusive events. The wealth he accumulated allowed him to live a life of comfort and prestige, a stark contrast to his humble beginnings. Despite the outward success, Dominic often found himself reminiscing about his past. He thought about the ordinary days at the bank, the challenges he faced, and the decisions that led him to where he was now. These reflections made him appreciate the journey he had undertaken and the lessons he had learned along the way. Dominic pondered the meaning of life and success, realizing that if life is navigated with wisdom, every opportunity could turn into a changing fortune. He understood that his relentless pursuit of betterment, coupled with integrity and strategic thinking, had been key to his achievements. This wisdom guided his actions and decisions, ensuring that his success was sustainable and meaningful. The story concludes with Dominic continuing his journey, not just as a millionaire, but as a man with a clear vision and purpose. His past experiences shaped his present, and his future was filled with endless possibilities. The ending signifies not an end, but the beginning of a new chapter in Dominic's life, where his ambitions and dreams continue to drive him forward. Dominic's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, strategic planning, and unwavering determination. From an ordinary bank employee to an influential millionaire, his story inspires others to pursue their dreams and overcome obstacles with courage and wisdom. As Dominic looks forward to the future, his journey remains ongoing, filled with promise and the potential for even greater achievements.